This video is brought to you by my Patreon supporter, Radalus. Thank you again, Radalus, for supporting me. And if you want to support me too, follow the link in the description. Mwah! Hey guys, and welcome to another video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Anya, and I like to draw my gay Sun and Moon characters a lot. Like a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. I've been doing so since 2019. Here's the first piece I ever drew of them together. I drew a couple more that year, including this pride piece of them getting married, which has since been retconned. They don't believe in marriage the way us humans do. Just go with it. I was thinking recently, I don't think I've done an official pride piece of them since 2019. It's been 6 years. A shame, really. So let's do it. So I wanted to do a sticker sheet for this year. I thought it would be cute to have them holding pride flags. I wanted to include a sticker of them together and then one of each of them as their individual queer person. Just because they are most commonly identified as a queer couple does not mean that they aren't queer on their own. Individuality is very, very important. This did force me to reckon with one thing I've never really sat down and thought about, which is what do each of them identify with as far as sexuality? I think I've been avoiding it because it just didn't seem that important for me to apply a label to it up until now, but here goes. I believe Selene, the moon goddess, is a lesbian through and through, and Aurora, the sun goddess, is bisexual. It also happened to work out that the color palettes of the pride flags ended up mirroring their partner's color palette. That was unintentional when I first came up with this idea, but solidified it being the official canon for me. I did a pretty simple line work style for this piece. I've been loving using my friend Zach's brushes for my pieces lately. My favorite set is the wobbly set. I use it for literally everything. Sketching, inking, rendering. I'll link it in the description. These are only compatible with Procreate, just a heads up, but they are fantastic. Anyways, I did a lot of new things with rendering for these stickers. I ended up using a warmish, pinkish, purplish for all the shadows, which had an effect I really enjoyed, which I don't really know how to describe the outcome, but I think I will be trying to use more saturated shadows from here on out in the rest of my work. I'm also really, really proud of how I rendered the folds in the fabric, but again, not really sure what I did different this time around. I just like how it looks. After I was done rendering, I needed to add the cut line for the sticker sheet. I do this by just tracing the outline of the figures in white. I try to keep it pretty thick because I do like how a thick white outline looks on stickers. Then I had to add some bleed to the background. This is just in case the machine doesn't cut exactly where I tell it to. I still have some room for error. Now, I could have ended this pride project here with a sticker sheet of 3 very specific stickers. I would have honestly been happy doing that, but I wanted to push myself. I wanted to create less specific pride stickers, and by that I mean you don't need to know about my characters to enjoy them. So I started brainstorming. At first I was going to create a rainbow using the planets. Tried figuring that out, but it just wasn't coming together as I wanted it to. Then I saw a sticker sheet on Pinterest that had a postage stamps shapes. This inspired me to make some stamps of my own. I had the phrase, "I love you to the moon and back" stuck in my head, and I thought I could make some subtle pride stickers using it. I wanted to try using gradient maps for these specific stickers. I never really do that. This way, though, I can have several different colorways pretty easily. So I rendered in grayscale and started to experiment with the gradient maps on top. And then once again, I drew the outlines for these stickers so they could have a white cut line. And now the reveal of the stickers. A friend helped me cut these out using their Cricut, and I applied laminate, and I'm really happy with how these turned out, and I hope you like them too. Yeah. So thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye!